Hello there, and welcome back to the Ottomans. Last time, well, I went on a tangent and just rambled on about what I wanted to do here, or how we were to solve my debacle. Anyways, I think what we're really going to do is just try and get a deal going, just white peace with France, potentially just admit defeat to some degree, and make that work. We'll be going after limestone Corinth though with the Austrian War and Venice. And when it comes to Muscovy, I'm a little bit unsure how to handle this, but I think we're just going to force them to give up the province that. Sorry, I'm stuck again. Give up the provinces, or no, sorry, give up their alliance with Denmark. That should be more than enough to screw them over in the future. Muscovy are colonizing eastwards, which is a real issue. Europe, it's kind of a lockdown. I can't really do much there at the moment. So I guess, or Western Europe that is, I guess we'll be focusing a little bit more on Eastern Europe, trying to deal with Hungary, Poland, Lithuania, Genoa, and otherwise just go eastwards through India, through everything, start colonizing, and see how that works out. Hopefully that'll work to my advantage. Also, the French setup here that I completely messed up with was actually a war for the Brabantian throne, not France or Austria. So it's just my bad, me that didn't actually realize what was going on. But as I said here, I think we will be going for dealing with the Mamluks, dealing with Golden Horde, Karakonliu, and basically take this area here when we allow the aggressive expansion in Europe to cool down, so I can continue with Aragon, France, England, everyone, and hopefully that'll work out to my advantage. We'll just have to wait and see. So for now, I'll be hunting down smaller armies. We'll see if I can make the peace deals that I want here. And hopefully here, I won't end up losing too many more men. We'll see how it plays out. As you can see, the French are actually in the position where they would accept the white peace, but I'm a little bit unsure if I want to actually continue this war, because at this stage, if I could siege something, well, it wouldn't really help. I can only take one province, so I think we'll just go for a white peace here. And that's it, really. I don't really want to continue the war against them, because I'll probably hurt myself more than necessary, so piecing out with France, done, more or less. And we'll most likely also piece out with Venice pretty soon. But as things looking now, we will be destroying at least a couple more of their armies first. And I will also create a mercenary army, another mercenary army that we will be using to fight Karakonliu, Golden Horde, to some degree the Mamluks even. So there's a lot of things that will be happening, so to speak. And we'll also take Jerusalem for another extra missionary. My bad. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how that works out. But I think I can make something work here. We'll just have to wait and see. With Muscovy, though, I think we'll just go for taking one province, peace out with screwing over Denmark, fabricate some more claims, and be ready for another war in 5 years. I think that is the best option. We'll probably also fight Naples, since they aren't in a coalition against me. And I could potentially use them to, well, not really do anything right now, but war with Genoa is also very tempting. And I might actually have to go for that, because my claims are running out of fuel here. So I think we are going to declare war on Genoa and go after the Genoan provinces here. The alliance will be Lithuania, Naples, and the Papal States. So the fact that the Pope is joining is wonderful news, because that means I can go straight for the annex. So it's not horrible. And I will be declaring war before the first claim here passes out, which is 1511, I believe. Yeah, 1511. Lithuania might become war leader, but that is not really a problem. Poland, not really that scary, I would presume. I might be wrong. I might be very wrong. But we'll go after Naples and Genoa. I'll declare war right before the truce runs, or the claim here runs out, so I can actually fabricate claims on the Wow, I can't speak today. So I can actually fabricate claims on the provinces that Naples owns that I want. That's it. So we'll see how this goes. When it comes to Austria, I think just waiting it out will be enough to gain me a Leinster. We'll see how it plays out. Now, however, we will be making peace with Muscovy for Ryazan and the breaking of the alliance with Denmark, and also all the gold they have. That sounds like a decent plan to me. Yeah, we'll go with just this. It's perfectly alright. Also, the Danes will have a long walk home now, and I'll be sitting here in my castle laughing. No, not really, but I'll set up the mercenary army and we'll prepare for a war against Genoa, Naples, and the Pope. The siege of Dalmatia is over, and with that, I think we can make the peace that I want with Venice. I'm pretty sure of that. Unfortunately, the Genoans have joined a military coalition against me, and that's not the best of scenarios. Let's just say that. But I can use Naples to my advantage here. I think they're allied with Genoa. They're not actually in a position to screw me over. The only thing I really have to wait for here is the claim here to be done, and then we'll declare war on Naples. I'm also pretty sure here that the joining of Tuscany is not anything to worry about either. I could try that, well, that's nice, but I don't think that will work out. We'll see, however. Annexing the Pope will be done, because the simple fact that Rome will give me a missionary, and it's also, well, kind of a status symbol to some degree. Ragusa, Ferrara, Genoa, and Tuscany. I might actually go for Ragusa too, although I don't have a claim. It's just nice to get that little province out of the, well, picture, so to speak. We'll declare war with the goal of taking Bari. The reason for that is, again, very simple. It's easy to take, I don't have to have a navy to get there, and as such, I can live happily ever after. Ragusa, Ferrara, Genoa, and Tuscany. Sounds like a good deal. So I just need to find the Neapolitan army, which I actually believe is in... if I'm not completely mistaken, that is pretty damn surely in... wow, I'm stuck again. The Neapolitan army is actually in Venice. I'm pretty sure of that. Unfortunately here, due to the fact I couldn't declare on Genoa, the Pope didn't join in, but that's not really a problem. Since Genoa joined in, I could potentially try and take Sardinia, fabricate a claim, then attack. That's also an option, so... I'm not all out of options here. I can make some weird moves and thus make something work. But it remains to be seen. As you can see, I can actually get Dalmatia and Connaught from this war. I will be going for exactly that, as one might imagine. So it's a little bit bad that I get the aggressive expansion from doing this, but I kind of have to take what I can to some degree. Of course, Connaught, I don't have a claim to that. Neither Dalmatia, so they're a little bit more expensive than I'd like. But taking provinces in Europe is priority number one to some degree, so I'll have to live with that, unfortunately. So, I'm going to join these up. We're going to siege Genoan lands, I guess, and that should be fairly alright. Crimea is again a little bit of a patchwork here that needs to go, but I should be able to live with that. We also have that army is to rest. I have the rebels in Riazan that I need to also deal with, and apparently I can upgrade my military attack. Military attack 10, right? With that we get maneuver value of my units increased by 25%. We get spy, cavalry, coloring, and pedrero, which is basically upgrades to cavalry and cannons. I wanted the pedrero. Anyways, I'm going to deal with the rebels and then Genoa, I think. Or Genoa, rebels, then Genoa, due to how things are set up. Depends, though, if I can actually deal with everything that pops up here. Those guys I can't deal with. Just too many of them. Which, again, is a little bit of a... It's a little bit of a bad thing. Timorese offers us an alliance. Guess I can accept it. It's not really a problem to have that alliance right now. God damn it! All three of my cores are under siege. Damn, these guys are mean. But I guess I don't have. I guess I shouldn't complain. Goal here: this war, Naples, Genoa. Get the sieges of my provinces, well, get rid of that, and hopefully don't lose too much in the process. We'll see how it goes. I think I also will have to hire some extra mercenaries and just stand them down, just to make sure I don't have wasted those admin points. We'll see how it goes. Wow, this is kind of wonderful. Just as I was ready to deal with the Connaught rebels, another unit popped up. But we're going to sacrifice these guys because that's how we do it. We sacrifice them for the good of the Empire. And then we have the Neapolitan army back as well. So things are not going too well. But I guess we'll just have to accept these guys' terms and then try and core it again. I do have a little bit of a high revolt risk here due to, well, not really much, but not much I can do about that. I should probably have adopted another tactic while doing this challenge. There is a way to actually join the Holy Roman Empire into the. Sorry, it's a way for the Ottomans to join the Holy Roman Empire, and that is by turning Orthodox. Just use take Constantinople, don't convert it, or try to convert it, get some rebels to rise up, then profit to some degree. It's not really that much of a, well, hard thing to do, to be perfectly honest. It's actually fairly easily, but it's just so cheesy I didn't want to do it. I want to see if I can do this proper way. Not to actually belittle anyone who's done that, but I just find this to be a little bit more, well, interesting way of doing things. We're going to actually get six mercenary units to stand in Connaught and try and see if we can actually keep it that way, but it remains to be seen. We also have to deal with the Genoan soldiers, but I have a mercenary army that's currently replenishing, which is basically why we are waiting. And I'll also wait to make peace with Austria until I get everything that I want, more or less. I should probably also go ahead and siege Ragusa while I'm at it. Kind of forgot about that, but we'll do that just now. Still missing 13,000 men, so I'm kind of in an awkward spot even with manpower. But we'll see how this goes. There we go. This army has replenished. We'll be putting Abdullah in charge. Good. Going to take the other general because he's better. I hope they can beat the Genoan army here. We'll just have to wait and see. If they beat that, then we are wonderfully done. But if not, then I'm in trouble. And also here, morale-wise, we should, even with our -1. And we crushed them, which is wonderful. So now I'll set up sieges down south. And I think I'll accept whatever these rebels want. Again, it's 25 prestige. It's kind of pricey, let's just say that. But I kind of have to. There are limits to what I can do here. So, just have to accept some of the bad terms that comes my way. But for now, we'll set up sieges in Genoa. And hopefully we can get ourselves ready for another war against Muscovy pretty soon. The truce here is running out in just 3 years. But then we have to shut them down. I had a good start with this, to be perfectly honest, but I'm kind of tempted to go back to Poland game right now and see if I can make something work there, because I'm just doing so horribly bad right now. So we'll see what I come up with. I am at war with Tuscany though, so the big question is, do I want to siege any Tuscan provinces? Do I need to? I don't think so. What can I get from them? I can actually vassalize them. Wow! Well, that changes things. Tuscany, here I come. Prepare yourself for the glory of the Ottoman Empire. No, we are going to vassalize Tuscany if I can. To be perfectly honest, that is a really good deal. It's 4 provinces. Again, people won't like that, but who cares what people think? We certainly don't. So we are going to hopefully get the Tuscans siege pretty quickly, but I can't make any promises. The Genoans are more or less done. All I really need to do there is wait. So I'm pretty much set here. We'll see how this turns out. It'll probably turn out my way. I hope. And presume. Of course, taking Kaffa will be a little bit annoying since I think I won't get a military... No, I won't get a military access. So we'll do the long route. We'll build a couple of cogs. And then we'll send troops over. Which is, again, the really long way. But in this case, it does seem like I have too much of a choice. So we'll siege everything and then we'll see how things go. Now, this is kind of an awkward spot here. We have some laced revolutionaries, which I can't beat. So we're going to take a little bit of a gamble here. I'm just going to make peace for Leinster. And I'm also going to force these guys to give up their deals with no one, because I don't really want them to. And that's it, really. That's all I want. Now, I'm wondering what will happen to those... Yeah, those revolutionaries just vanished. Oh, goddamn. They have local nobility. Ah, eesh, that hurts my feelings. Local nobility is a pain in the ass to deal with because it means that the coin cost is doubled. So I need to conquer people before they get that. Yeah, local nobility in Ireland is a pain in the ass. But I think I can at least go for that first religious idea now. I probably shouldn't have. I have a lot of land that I want to take. But we did take it anyways. There's Vult, the first religious idea. With that, we get permanent cast spell against neighboring heathens and heretics, which is actually fairly good. And also now I can actually send that navy to, or send my troops to Kaffa, Siege of Kharkov is over, so I have an army to send there. I can also go with a burn the heretics war against Ragusa. Do you want peace? No. 700 ducats is nice and all, but I think I'd rather get rid of a potential annoying player, so to speak. There we go, Ragusa has been conquered, 68 admin points, kind of to be expected. This is kind of why I wanted to wait, because the admin costs are going to get definitely high as we wait here. But I'm going to move the troops to Kaffa, I hope, before that Genoa Navy screws me over. I wish I could make a deal with Crimea, but they hate my guts, so not really likely. But we're at least making some progress in Tuscany. Anyways, this is the end of this episode. We're going to continue next time. We will most likely take down Genoa then. We'll probably go after both the Mamluks, but also Muscovy. It remains to be seen. But I think we're in a pretty good position. We'll just have to wait to see how all of this plays out. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye!